really nice. Looks like we go straight on here. It's a clangy gate. Oh, wow. I think that's the first one today. It's a little one, it's a baby. Yes. It won't close. Listen to that bird. There you go. There you go. It's like a piper. Now come on, bird experts. What is that bird? Hear it? That's it. Not quite a clangy, more like a fuddy. So now we cross more fields, but more like meadows. Quite nice actually, much better than the ploughed fields of earlier. And you can see the hills to the south. I can see the A1, but I'm not sure if you will be able to. I can see Beaver Castle on the edge of the hill, I think. Looks like we're going to a big hedge along here. The Viking Way is getting a long way south now for me. Oh, a clangy gate, another one, and it's a big one. Look at that. Wow, it squeaks as well. Now that's a proper clanger. That is really a proper clanger. I'm very impressed. What did I say about ploughed fields? There's another one. That long Bennington, the Viking Way goes off to the left. Along another tarmac road. Yeah, St Swithun's. Viking Way goes that way. Yeah, I didn't walk across the next section because it just goes across the A1 via a multitude of junctions and tarmac roads. So A1 straight ahead. I'll see you at the other side, where I will continue walking. The next section of the Viking Way is a very straight road and track. It goes on for several miles on a byway, so I'm going to cycle it. There's no enjoyment to walk it really. It's not that good. I don't think it's going much to film. So yeah, this is basically like it is behind me and turns into like a byway track, you know. So last night I stayed at Grantham, and today I am continuing the Viking Way. So at the end of this green lane, we cross the railway line between Grantham and, I don't know, very good. Grantham to Nottingham, yep. And onto the A52 road crossover. Yeah, it continues then along another tarmac road. So as you can see, I'm walking, I'm not cycling. So it's a bit of a plod, but we'll soon be into the hills again on the escarpment. We go not far from Beaver Castle and Woolsthorpe. I don't think it goes through those places, but not far away. I can actually see the castle on the hilltop from here. but I don't think the camera will pick it up yet. It will later on. So yeah, see how far I get today. I don't know how far I will get, but by the time you watch this video, you will know. So yeah, this track's very good for cycling on. I wish I did cycle on it now. It's a straight green lane all the way along for a few miles from the A1, and it continues ahead. There's a busy road now approaching. I'll just turn you around to have a look. So there's a busy road, you can see. It's very hard to cross, I guess. Lots of lorries, lots of cars. It's a Monday morning, so yeah, it's busy. Oh, that castle looks good now, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it from here. I'll try and zoom in. The zoom's not very good, really rubbish. You obviously need a separate camera for proper photography, which I do not have because I cannot afford £6,000, whatever the cost. Quite lucky, there's a gap in the traffic. There's been lines of traffic for ages, and then suddenly, when I approach, they all disappear. At least along here, it is tarmac, but you can walk on the grass if you want to, but obviously most people will not. I believe it turns into a track a bit further along. Yeah, this is called Souston Lane, and it goes to Shipman's Plantation, but the green lane continues until we get to, is that a canal? Grantham Canal, yeah, near Woolsthorpe. So yeah, I'll just film near the canal, and then you'll get an idea what it's like. And then go down there, should be nice. Well, at the end of the tarmac, it looks quite nice, so I thought I'll film a bit. There's a metal gate barrier to let cyclists and horses over. And there's the Viking Way sign. This is Mill Farm. Mill Farm suggests there might be a little river, I don't know. So there's that plantation I was talking about. Where's that putty cat? It's gone. There's Mill Farm, looks nice. Daffodils are out. There's a daffodil. This is unsuitable for motors. Nice to hear all the bird song. And after this plantation, it goes along this green lane to the canal. Quite a lot of track clearance going on here. And new gateways for cycling, horses and so on. Then we cross over this little lane. I think that's the canal bridge up there. It is, yeah. So we go this way through this clangy kisser. Ooh. And there's the old stile. It's a bit boggy in there. Look at that water. But it's like quicksand in there. Gosh. A true bog with the crocodiles. So these green tracks continue. Again, very suited to cycling, and I'm walking. Not far from Woolsthorpe. I think that's where Isaac Newton was born and brought up. I wonder if his apple tree's there. Ah, this looks interesting. So now, the Viking Way meets the first canal. After all this time. There's a lock as well. But there was a canal near Foston, wasn't there? Yeah. Oh, this is proper. This reminds me of going up onto the Humber Bank near Barton so a long time ago. Last year, wasn't it? Ah, this is nice. Lock 15, the Grantham Canal. Restored in 2015 to 2018. Look at that. So there's the gate and the canal ahead. There is a cycle path along most of the Grantham Canal. So this is Woolsthorpe Middle Lock. And there's even a nice bench. Oh, that's good. Family walks make happy memories. So do solo walks. Lots of names. This is a lovely bit of the walk. Highly recommended. So you have a bad section, then you have a really good section. It's not balanced out, it's like good, bad, good, bad. That's what I found with the Viking Way so far, really. This is spectacular. Bit straight, but hey. So it goes on to Woolsthorpe area. So this area just before the canal must be a disused railway line that runs parallel to the canal. That is now a cycle path. I think it's Route 53, Sustrans route. See right along there into the far distance. Wow. Another lock. So here, the Viking Way continues along this nice path beside the canal and then swings down to the left to Longmoor Bridge, which is about half a mile away. As you can see, the path's very nice, it's gravelly and sounds of water. So if you like running water or the sound of water, this is for you. With lots of daffodils around. The last section is a bit straight in, not very interesting, but it's alright. It's a lovely day, good for filming, good cloudy The sunshine, that suits me. As you can see behind me, there's now some hills. Always adds to the scenery. That's an old pretty cottage. There's Beaver Castle on top of the hill. And that's my bicycle. Yeah, I'm back on it for a little distance. There's some fine oak trees ahead. Well, let's say I'm walking this bit. Be a lot of brambles along here in the autumn. So that's Fanny's Wood over there. So we now gain some height above Woolsthorpe. It will be muddy when it's raining, but today it's not too bad. Quite a firm surface. Quite a lot of tree roots along this section. Just along here, we cross or join the Jubilee Way, another long distance route. It's not a national trail, but it must have been formed during the silver or even the golden jubilee. I think it's silver. Of Queen Elizabeth. Definitely missed it. So as you can see, the track turns into a semi-tarmac road beside this plantation and continues straight across this road. Ahead is another, like a second escarpment, so it goes up to even higher levels. And if it's pouring the rain, you can shelter here in the bush shelter, so take note of that. It's a Viking Way. There's the road, not too busy. The surface is still very good as we continue on the Viking Way. And there's even some more signs. So you see that hill ahead? We've got to go up there. Right to the top. You must admit this is very much similar to Ermine Street and all the green lanes we've seen so far. Viking Way certainly has a lot of these green lanes. So we're now at about 150 metres. So we climbed up the escarpment from earlier and gone right up. It's probably one of the highest points of this section. So here, although it's a green lane, you can't really drive along here, thankfully, because there's lots of bollards. It's actually a site of scientific interest. It's called The Drift. So it's a significant part of King Lud's entrenchment and the Drift, SSSI. The best remaining examples of limestone grasslands in Lincolnshire and Rutland. 7 hectares of species-rich calcareous grassland. This type of limestone grassland is very rare, and there is less than 3,000 hectares remaining in England. So yeah, it's protected by law. And here's a plaque about it all. So you get yellow hammers, you get plenty of them around. 10 species of butterfly, as well as brown hare, and several declining species of birds such as skylark, common bunting and linnet. So there you go. Lincolnshire Wildlife Trust. So we're still in Lincolnshire. You can see limestone in the track bed. So yeah, surprisingly, limestone and not chalk. And it continues on to the other side, going south. And we have another sign which is just the same. So it's good that they've stopped 4x4s going along here, because they do chain the track up. Yeah. So the drift is this high area that goes along here. Quite nice to walk along it, really. It's quite tranquil and quiet. There's no busy road nearby, so yeah, it's really peaceful. So if you want a nice little stroll, this is a place to come. Away from everybody. I need to change my batteries now, they're all running out of power. But luckily I have spare. So here the Viking Way joins another tarmac road and then continues straight ahead. Another plaque about the drift. There you go, a nice log to sit down to have your picnic. Oh, look, sheep. Young lambs. Now, why do I cycle the hard bits and walk the easy bits? And I should be cycling along here because it would be really good. Top of the next hill there's a gliding club, so there's an airstrip, but there's none flying today. Looks like it used to be a tarmac road because there's quite a solid surface here. It might be an old airfield, that's what the gliding launch pad's taken over. Launch pad, I mean runway. The limestone Reminiscent of the Cleveland Way I've recently been walking.